Canada's state broadcaster just released one of the most racist videos on the internet, hailing a white genocide, and they did it all with your tax dollars. Now, some background for our non-Canuck viewers. The CBC, Canada's state-owned media, gets $1.6 billion every year, which, yes, even in Canadian monopoly money, is a lot of dough. And as is typical of all government entities, they're constantly asking for more money. Now, one of the things they do a lot at the CBC is diversity. They're steeped in it, from daily headlines on racism and an unquestioning love of Syrian migrants to casting calls for talent that are, quote, any race but Caucasian. Seriously, whitey need not apply was a thing, a real job posting for Canada's state TV. Coles notes, if you're a woman or a racial or sexual minority, then the chance of being hired by the CBC or having your story covered by them shoots up about 1,000%. Now, when the CBC isn't busy reporting on how much they love Canada's virtue signaler-in-chief, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and when it's not preoccupied with tape dates of its hit TV series Little Mosque on the Prairie, Canada's state TV uses tax dollars to produce an objectively unfunny comedy program called 22 Minutes. The show's diverse cast is prone to act out skits to pitiful laugh tracks, while it's safe to say they're obsessed with President-elect Donald J. Trump. And they've engaged in hideously stupid stunts like mocking an Islamist terrorist attack on Canada's Parliament Hill, which, by the way, left one dead. And some of their cast has even accused our armed forces, the people who defend their freedom to do asinine things on TV. Well, one 22 Minutes government employee accused that group, the armed forces, of being racist. So you can imagine my shock when the state comedians released a racist video hailing a homogenous utopian future where white people are extinct. I'm not joking. 22 Minutes, a show whose producers, writers, actors, and editors, they're all bought and paid for by the Canadian taxpayer. They created a racist video about so-called beige power. See for yourself. Here's a clip from a video titled "Wake Up Call for the Alt-Right. A Beige Horizon is Inevitable."
Genetic crisscrossing, forgot to wear a glove. Whoops! There it goes, generational drip. Look at the pure breeds losing their grip. Pure what? It's a lie, ask your DNA. We've been mixed matching since the break of day. Beige power, mixy mix arousing. Gonna look the same by the year 3000. Beige power, can't fool us with hate. This is Canada, bitch. We already great.
Now, it'd be one thing for a private YouTuber to make a peace and love video about people of different races falling in love, but that's not what this is. There are so many problems with this racist video, which celebrates the eventuality of a white genocide. I'm not even sure where to begin. For starters, beige power. Canada's state TV is celebrating a group of people as preferable based on their skin color alone. That is the definition of racism. An unfunny comedy skit or otherwise. Can you imagine if any other TV station in the world, let alone one that is owned by a government, released a video with a chorus that went white power, white power? Of course not. That's preposterous because it's racist. And we're all gonna look the same by the year 3000? Serious question, how is that even possible unless certain races cease to exist? And throughout the video, it becomes clear it's the extinction of the white race that they're celebrating. Again, imagine if a white government employee videotaped himself rapping about eliminating the black race by a given year. Imagine the CBC put out a video encouraging white people to breed so to wipe out, brown people? That's sick. That'd make international headlines, and rightfully so. It's twisted. Is there anything more racist than calling for and celebrating the extinction of a whole human race? And it doesn't stop there. Sean Majumder, that's the video's frontman, Sean and his producers use racist slurs to celebrate that genocide. They call for an uprising of mixed-race people, who they refer to, again, with slurs. Take a look.
So all you mixed race beauties, rise up, rise up. All you you chunkies in the house,
rise up.
Mexi Jews fixing your house,
Rise up.
Beaner Schnitzels, Guten Tag,
Buenos dias.
McWops, roll up the rim
On your Fiat.
Rastafazul, roll me a blunt. Hope you're listening, Mr. Trump.
Now, it's become so difficult to keep up with the ever-evolving trends of PC nomenclature, so perhaps I'm out of touch, but last time I checked, Beaner and WOP were derogatory racist terms, as is chunky, a term I actually had to look up, but found in Wikipedia's list of ethnic slurs, and yes, Beaner and WOP are there too. Now, folks who watch my videos know I have little time for political correctness, and frankly, if CBC Sean had a private YouTube channel or a blog, well, I wouldn't feel the need to make this video. Private blogger Sean is free to say racist things and look like an idiot on his own time and dime if he finds a natural market for that sort of thing. But it's a little different when you're on the public purse, Sean. There's a different set of standards. One that, frankly, according to the CRTC, you're already violating because of your racist little video. Not to mention the portions of Canada's criminal code that may or may not apply to your hate propaganda and your advocation of white genocide. But you probably already know that. And you probably already know that the Canadian people, that is the people who pay your salary, they don't like your racist music video. That's why your taxpayer-funded bosses shut down the comments section on YouTube. Yeah, but we can still see all those dislikes, thousands of them. I'm not sure what the CBC thought it was doing, modeling diversity or anti-racism in its video. But here's the thing. Their ideal of cultural enrichment is philosophically nonsensical. Newsflash, CBC, when everyone looks like everyone else, that's the opposite of diversity. And celebrating the extinction of any race is indeed the most extreme manifestation of racism. For the Rebel.media, I'm Faith Goldy. Like what you just saw? Well, we cover a lot of stories that touch on how the CBC wastes our money, so how about you click below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.